Good afternoon, sir. Today I'll be going over Operation 1 Alpha. We are 1st Squad of 1st Platoon Charlie Company. Our task is to attack to destroy Objective Phantom, and our purpose is to deny enemy influence on the battalion DO. Again, our task is to attack to destroy Objective Phantom, and our purpose is to deny enemy influence on the battalion DO. Alpha Team is our assault element. Their task is to destroy enemy mortar team. Their purpose is to deny enemy fire within AO Ronin, and their key weapon systems are the M249, the M320, and the M3 Moss. Bravo Teams are security element. Their task is to isolate, and their purpose is to deny enemy freedom maneuver. Their key weapon systems are the M249, M320, and the M3 Moss. Our support element is a gun team, an attached gun team. Their task is to support by fire. Their purpose is to enable, and their key weapon system is the M240 Bravo. Moving on to GTAO. We have, to our north is our 37 Northing. To our south, we have 31 Northing. East is 17 Easting, and to the west is 10 Easting. To the north, we have a village called Liai Tung Sheng. To our south, we have the south limit of Route Camaro. To the east, we have the coastal mountains. To the west, we have the Nine River. Here's our objective, Objective Phantom. Next to it, we have PL Arctic. Here's our patrol base from where we're operating out of. For AOI, the enemy has one platoon of Z-10K operating out of Tai Tung Air Base. Their trigger is the ID of key U.S. forces, battalion or higher. Their response time is 30 minutes. For direct fires, the enemy has a battery of PL-66s in the city of Tai Tung. Their trigger is the ID of U.S. forces, platoon or higher in AO. Their time is 10 minutes. For reserves, the enemy has one motorized platoon. Their trigger is signs of USF advance along main supply routes in the coastal region. Their time is 40 minutes. For GTAO, our main obstacle is the coastal mountains, and our squad will be moving dismounted through restricted and severely restricted terrain to maintain surprise and perform a raid. For avenues approach, friendly has two, AA1 and AA2, while the enemy has AA3, which is an exfil route away from the objective. We decided to take AA1 because it provides superior concealment and we can maintain surprise. For key terrain, there is the Zhongshe intersection. We decide to devote combat power to secure key terrain 1 in order to disrupt enemy's average approach for the motorized squad west to the objective. For field of fire, we decide to place our support by fire team east of the objective for maximal engagement of the enemy. For covering concealment, we take advantage of the dense vegetation to reduce the risk of enemy exposure and avoid a decisive engagement with the enemy. For weather, precipitation, there's a 70% chance of rain on our SP date, so that will favor the enemy as our squad movement will be slowed. Another thing that favors the enemy is temperature and humidity. We are operating in a hot and humid environment, so again, our movement will be slowed and we will have to conduct water resupply more often. Going on to enemy analysis, 2 levels up the company. We are facing a motorized infantry company at 9% strength. They have 120 packs. Second platoon is occupying. Their task is to deny enemy USF and AO Ronin. Their key weapon system are the CSK-141, the DZJ-08 rocket launcher, the QJY-88 LMG, and the QBZ-95. They have 36 packs. Third platoon, their task is to occupy. Their purpose is to deny. They have 28 packs. We have an 88 platoon right here. Their task is disrupt, and their purpose is to allow. Their key weapon system is the PGZ-04 Alpha. They have 28 packs. We have suspected 88 platoon here. Their task is to disrupt, while the purpose is to allow. Their key weapon system is the HQ-16S. Moving on to one level up of the platoon analysis. We're facing an enemy motorized platoon at 90% strength. Their task is to occupy infrastructure and influence remaining local civilian populace in AO Ronin. First squad, their task is to disrupt here. They're preventing U.S. forces access along the road. The key weapon system is a CSK-141, the DZJ-08 rocket launcher, the QJY-8 LMG, and the QBZ-95. They have 8 packs. Second squad, their task is to occupy here. Their purpose is to deny, and they have the same key weapon systems as first squad. They have 8 packs. Third squad is controlling here. Their task is control. Purpose is to deny. 8 packs. Again, same weapon system, key weapon systems. We have a reconnaissance squad operating here. Their task is to perform screen or occupy screen, and their purpose is to provide or enable early warning of U.S. forces in AO Ronin. Key weapon systems are the QJY-88, the QLMG, and the QBU-88 sniper. They have 8 packs. While on the objective, we have an enemy motor team. Its task is to disrupt. Its purpose is to support, and their key weapon system is a PP-87 82mm mortar with 4 packs. Going down to our level, we're facing, as you can see, we broke up the reconnaissance squads into 3 teams. They're operating out of their outpost. While their purpose is anti-personnel, they got a QJY-88 machine gun, QBU with a range of 1,600 meters, a QBU-88 with a range of 1,000 meters, a QBZ-95 AR with 400 meters. Their HVTL is a squad leader to reduce enemy command and control. Their high payoff target is light machine gunners. That's to reduce enemy suppression and capability. Going on to the SITSEP, we have an enemy reserve motorized squad here operating with a CSK. We have alternate routes for the OP posts in case they get detected, and the motor team is engaging on engagement area chief, while decisive to this operation is enemy disruption of USF offensive efforts. Because it provides early warning. Enemy capabilities by warfighting functions. Strength goes to intelligence. The enemy has a recon squad, so that favors them. Enemy has a strength in movement maneuver because they have control of the roads. Fires again goes to the enemy because they have a motor. They have the ability to call in indirect fire. Weakness is protection because they'll prioritize undetection and remain dispersed throughout the AO. Sustainment, that's strength because they have control of the roads and can maintain fixed positions without moving much. Command control is a weakness. Poor command control throughout the AO, they will be dispersed. So. Purpose is to enable disruption of USF offensive efforts. They're doing this by area defense. Decisive is a screen that provides early warning of USF patrol. Moving on to our higher sketch, or higher intent. Charger for our mission statement of the company. Charger Company 1-5 Infantry disrupts enemy forces in AO no later than 30/2200 August 24 in order to deny enemy influence on Battalion DO. Their key task is to disrupt enemy operations of death, deny enemy uncontested use of high-speed averaging approach, retain maximal combat power, avoid decisive engagements, and reconsolidate 2nd and 3rd Battalion. For 1UP, we have mission statement of 1st Platoon, Charlie Company, 1-5 Infantry, disrupt enemy forces in AO Ronin no later than 30/2200, August 24, in order to deny enemy influence on Battalion ME. They have the same key task, as well as the same end state, which is primary MSRs in AO Ronin contested, enemy North Torbian forces and zones disrupted, civilian minimize civilian casualties, and friendly platoon reconsolidated. That wraps up our brief. Thank you very much.